All right, moving on with our series in Kwan in-depth on various techniques. Tonight we're going to be working on the high wrist lock throw. So if you think about the high wrist lock throw, he grabs me, I'm just coming through here, turning through, and sliding into the ground, okay? So a lot going on there that needs to happen in order to make that work. Obviously, if I did it lightning fast, it kind of works, but for the most part, there's some specific things that you need to do. So when the person is grabbing you, if in this particular case we're doing it from the wrist grab, we'll do punches and chokes and other things in a minute. But the most important thing I need to do is get that bend in the wrist. So I'm going to be grabbing him with my palm facing his palm, and I'm going to start by putting my thumb over his wrist, stepping in and turning to get the bend, okay? Once I get that bend as far as I can go, then I grab. Now I've got a nice U shape in here. As I lift it up, it makes his body turn, so he's not resisting and fighting back. And all I'm going to do is step underneath and throw him to the ground. Okay? Now, someone similar size or smaller, that's a very easy thing to do. Obviously, the bigger, the stronger they are. You can always fake one way and go the other to get the bend in there. But more than likely, I'm going to have some assistance. So one of the very first things I can do in order to get that wrist bend in, instead of bringing my thumb over the top and trying to turn it, I won't let me turn it because he's a pretty strong guy. I'm just going to go in and use my weight, and I'm going to push it down. As I've got it pushed down, now I've got the bend. Then I just bring it up as I go to step under. Now I've got that U shape that I was looking for. And I just step underneath and again throw him to the ground. Let's say he's punching. So he goes to punch on my block. Make sure I cover, make sure this other hand's not coming at me. All I'm gonna do is swoop this in right into that perfect grip. And guess what this is gonna do? This allows me to get that U shape by just bringing down an arm all the way through. I've already put my hand palm to palm with his. The thumb already has leverage. As I pull on it, it torques him a little bit, makes him want to turn his back this way, which is the way I want him to go. This allows me to keep that U in, and I'm just going to step under and throw him again. Real quickly, when I do that, I have several choices. Go ahead and do the punch again. From here, block, swing, here. I can choose. There's someone over there I want him to land on and really throw him. Yes. Okay. I can choose, here, just go ahead. I'm in here. I can choose just to drop to my knee, slow him down, and pin him to the ground so that he can't move. Okay? Let's look from this side, I think. If I come in here and I really want to do some damage, instead of going this way or straight down, I'm going to go this direction. He doesn't want me to do it, and I won't do it. But if I go that way, breaking the elbow, breaking the wrist all at one time. Okay? But typically my choices are throw them away from me or drop them straight down to the ground. All right. So many times I need assistance in getting that arm bent. So we may be close quarters. He's grabbing me. One of the things that we've shown in one of our curriculum items for the close quarter techniques is if I grab here, palm to palm, and I push down, I've got that thumb control. So I've got pressure on his thumb, which gets that bend in his wrist that I'm looking for. So I've got the U, and he's under pressure because his thumb is being torqued back. And then I just step back, and it pulls him straight down to the ground, and I've got him pinned right there to the floor. Okay? I can also, comes in here. I can also use that reverse wrist shear. So now I've got that reverse wrist shear, gets that nice U in his shape, to putting a torque on his wrist. Same thing, step under, drop down to the ground, pin him to the ground. Okay? Could be, in this particular case, he's got a strong arm grip, so he's got me in here tight, no problem. I just swing my hand in, swing it down. Look what it does, push it right into that U, right to my hand. Step through, I'm going to throw him long this time. Down he goes. So, different methods, mechanisms by which I can get use my other body parts in order to get that bend in his wrist for the bigger, stronger person. Let's say he's grabbing me from the side. He's got me here. I'm going to come across. I bend this hand in so I get palm to palm. As soon as I do that, I push that up. There you go. Now he's under pressure right there. I just lift this up over my head and drop straight down. There he is, pinned to the ground. We can also do this from, let's say, choke. All right, so he's in here choking me. I'm just going to step back. I've got that palm to palm grip. All right, kick him in the stomach for kicks. This time I'm using my power of my body weight just to come through here and push to get that U bend. Now it's going to take through and down he goes. So, different ways I can get that U shape in his arm using either the twist of my wrist in a rotation, using my force, using my other hand, using my hand on his elbow. Once I've got all that, then I can throw him straight down, or excuse me, away, straight down, or break his elbow or his wrist. But I can also choose what direction I want him to go in. So if he's got me here and I come through, I can go this way. I can also step the other direction and throw him the other direction, all right? So I go this way, I can go this way, I can spin around right in front, and I'll throw him straight that way. So the fact of the matter is about high wrist lock throw, it depends on which way I step, which way that I want that person to travel, but I can go any direction that I want to go with them. I can even spin around, come in here, I can spin all the way around. And now he's going to go that way. All determined by my footwork, but the same idea of bending that wrist, holding him palm to palm so that I get that torque allows me to take advantage of this and then step in the direction that I want to throw him and throw him down. And like I said, I can either throw him away, I can break his elbow and his wrist, or just put him down on the ground and pin him. But those are all the key elements to a high wrist lock throw. It can be done from just about any, whether it's a punch, choke, whatever. We have them in, throughout the curriculum. And it's a very effective way to take care of an opponent, but it relies on the fact that you've got that wrist bend, you've been able to get that little U in their arm, and then step under and pick the direction that you're going to throw them and how far you're going to throw them, and you're all set. Yes.